In this video we share Saint Miriam Baouardy and her prophecy of the 3 days of darkness and the death of the clergy. I saw clouds, storms, rains of all things, falling on the earth, and nothing happened to this house, her convent. All nations will be shaken by war and revolution. In the darkness, for 3 days, the evil followers will be annihilated, so that only a quarter of humanity will survive. At that time, the clergy will be well diminished, because most of the priests will be dead for the defense of the faith or for their homeland. The cause of the terrible disasters that will melt on France, here it is: one will commit sins and outrages towards the Blessed Sacrament, and the Incarnation will be considered like a fable. The power of the enemy will not last forever. The Church will live again and blossom forever. Happy man who perseveres despite everything. And woe to him who weakens at the first obstacle. Little flock, do not be afraid, be small. Do not fear thunder, nor rain, nor mountains, nothing will touch the elect of the Lord. Walk underground. If you want to be great, be small. Do not look for the greatness of the creature, whoever raises you today will lower you tomorrow. Saint Miriam Baouardy was born January 5, 1846 at a Belen between Haifa and Nazareth as the 13th child of the couple Juris Baouardy and Miriam Skahin. She was not yet 3 when both of her parents died. After their death she was adopted by an uncle and went to live in Egypt. At the age of 13 years she was betrothed to her aunt's brother. The night before the wedding day, she heard the voice of Jesus come from the depths of her heart that whispered these words clearly: "All things pass. If you give me your heart, I will always be with you." After receiving this message, she wished to remain forever the mystical bride of the Redeemer and did not want to get married. Since then she was treated like a slave, and suffered all kinds of abuse. She wrote of her sufferings to her brother and had the male servant of the house deliver the letters, but when the Muslim servant heard of her situation, he tried to win her over as a bride by attempting to convert her to Islam. She refused, and so the servant tried to kill her by slashing her throat. She lay unconscious and was believed to be dead. She was thrown into an alley in Alexandria. Miriam was about to die when a beautiful lady appeared wrapped in a blue dress that woke her up, bringing her to life in a miraculous way. When she opened her eyes and saw the Holy Virgin stitch her wounds, she heard these words: "Be happy even if you suffer, and suffer for God. He sends you only what you need, accept His will always for the good." After having warned about the temptations of the devil and encouraged to engage in love of neighbor, she prophesied that she would live in a convent in France, and would die in the habit of Carmel in Bethlehem. Then Our Lady disappeared. All that the Holy Virgin had predicted happened. Saint Miriam entered the Carmelite order in 1875 and then founded the Carmel of Bethlehem, where she died August 26, 1878, after living a life full of mystical graces, penance, atonement and suffering. She was a stigmatist and made prophecies, the few we have tell of the coming tribulations and the 3 days of darkness. Saint Miriam Baouardy was beatified by Pope John Paul II on November 13, 1983, and was canonized on May 17, 2015 by Pope Francis. She became the second Greek Catholic to be canonized as saint of the Catholic Church, the first being Josefat Kuntsevich in 1867. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.